Hey guys, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV located out of Belton, Missouri. Today I'm going to show off this beautiful 2025 Tiffin Wayfarer. It's an absolutely amazing coach, man. Tiffin knocked it out of the ballpark with this coach. Lots going on, a lot of safety. This coach is equipped with collision mitigation, lane management. It has the new 4-cylinder, 208 horsepower motor in it. So a lot of neat features. Now when Mercedes tested these out, they ranged anywhere from 15 to 21 miles to the gallon. So it depends on your foot and also the conditions of your environment. But a lot of neat features in here. It's also got the adaptive cruise control. It is going to be equipped with side mounted cameras. You got the solid aluminum Alco wheels. It does make it quite nice for cleanup. So easier cleaning. It doesn't just look nice, but very practical. Also, Newmar had a new redesigned cap here. These right here, when you look at this cap, it's built like a boat. There are no seams here, so it's built one piece, less prone for leaking, and just much better structural integrity overall. We're going to take a peek at these seats from this side. Now, instead of going with just the standard black seats that come in these Sprinters, Tiffin actually redid these seats so that they will match the rest of the interior. You'll notice the Tiffin floor mats, and then in the seats you got the Tiffin logo there and the headrest. So just a really nice attention to detail. Like I said, they really did a great job on this coach. I like how this fuel cap, there is no key, but you have to open this door to get to it. So it is protected when this thing is shut. That's also a very nice feature. Now, Tiffin builds all their doors. They don't outsource this. 4,000 watt generator. Those shut so nice. And I like the fact that they open up this way rather than that way. You don't have to duck underneath your storage. You can belly right up to it to get into it. So here's the thing, propane tank. But this is an all-electric coach, and you're going, Lance, what's the deal with propane if it's all electric? So the generator runs off of propane, but you do not heat. Your furnace does not run off propane. Your hot water does not run off propane. So what this does is you have a dedicated LP tank just for your generator. So if you like to boondock, you like to dry camp, a great way to extend those stays out when you're not burning your LP for cooking or for heating, but rather just using it for just your generator. So I actually really love that feature. And you're like, well, how do you heat your water then? How do you heat the home? I'm going to show you that here in just a little bit, but you got a nice little storage bay there. That's your built-in surge protection. We got your plumbing, black water tank. Now you'll notice how this drops down through the coach. I actually like that. So with the door closed, I don't have to snake my stinky slinky up through the hole. I don't have to fight it. I just come up here, hook it on, good to go. They moved all the fresh water up. It used to be in this down here, but they moved it up. And man, what a great idea, because keeping your fresh water separate from your black water, just a good idea. But I also like how this is a little bit higher. So if I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, you'll notice these labels. I got one for dry camping, one for city water, one to winterize. It's so much easier to go through and manage all these valves standing upright, not having to be bent over. Easier for me to change out my fresh water filter. So just a great design. Then you can close this, run that fresh water right through the hole, right through the port here. Now this is what really sets this model apart from everything else that's Class C built on the market. This is absolutely game changer that Tiffin came out with. This is their rear cargo, and it is massive. If you've got electric bikes or bikes in general, you can see these little storage shelves with the cargo netting. And then you'll notice this little gladiator rack here to the right. Great way to secure items to the inside of that. When we swing over here to the other side, I'll also point out the 5,000 pound hitch you got here on the back, but just even more room. You see we gain a little bit more width. You'll notice the tie down racks here. You do have that 110 outlet that we just saw, so you can get power supplied out here. You do have lights that will actually turn on automatically. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn the house battery on so we can demo that. We'll just there we go. So with the house power on, when I open this up and you approach your cargo, you'll notice your lights kick on automatically. There was no switch for me to touch. Just very nice. And again, these doors shut so nice. It's like shutting a car door. Just very well built. Just more cargo. You do got your inverter there. That's a 2,000 watt pure sine inverter. Love that sound. And just more storage. So really, quite a bit of storage on this guy for outside storage. You got your outside entertainment. It's got the LG, and you do have an additional 110 outlet. So if you want to maybe get charge some phones out here, you can do it. A little bit change on the windows. You used to notice these had rounded edges. Just a cleaner look, very crisp. You've got that more square look, and with this style of awning, it's more of an awning style window. They actually increased how much it came out, so you can get quite a bit of natural air coming through the coach. You've got your Girard Nova awning here on top, and you'll notice towards the bottom of both sides of the awning, you've got speakers that actually point down. So when this actually gets completely put out, those speakers are a little bit more ear level when you're standing up. And instead of like being here, typically this is where your picnic table would be, friends and family are kind of hanging out. You bring that sound out towards where you guys are all hanging out. This is going to have solar on top of the roof. I do see a Starlink dish up there too, so it looks like we got it equipped with Starlink. So really, this guy is dialed in. I don't think there's really much more you could pack onto this thing. It really does have it all. All right, guys, let's come on inside. All right, guys, well, that's just a quick peek of what we got going on the outside. Let's head on in and see what we got going on the inside. So before we get started in this beautiful coach, I want to just point out some highlights here. This thing is going to be equipped with aqua hot. So before I said we don't have the LP that heats your water or heats the air. This actually comes with aqua hot. So this is a hydronic heating system, something that you typically didn't see until you got into more of my higher end diesel pushers like my Phaeton or my Allegro bus. So this is going to be a great way for you to tie in your heating but not wasting any of your propane, and that allows you to extend your stays out there if you're boondocking or dry camping. But if you're unfamiliar with aqua hot, give me a call. I can send you some information on this. Pretty neat feature. All right, guys, well, welcome to the inside of this beautiful Tiffin Wayfarer. So there's been some really nice changes that they made to these coaches. You are going to notice these chairs. Before, you used to have to step down, I would say about 5 or 6 inches to get down into the cockpit area. Well, Tiffin has actually lowered their floors 5 inches, so this gives us more ceiling height. But what's nice about this is we don't need booster seats anymore. So these chairs are already flush. The floor coming into the cockpit area, again, it's flush. So just a nice change, adding more overall space, and incorporates these two chairs into the living space quite nicely. You've got two power, you got a two-person seating here. They are recliners, 0 clearance. I do love these little tables that they've actually added into it. It actually lays quite flat. So you can adjust this. And this right here, you can tighten it. There's a little, just like on a bicycle, you can tighten this to where that makes it a little bit stiffer. You can move that out of the way, and there's another one of these little tabletops for the other side. Now, as I'm sitting here, I'm sitting down, I'm facing my TV, so it does make it much nicer when I just want to sit and relax for the day. You do have a 110 outlet here with USB ports. And what I'm noticing too, because we've dropped the floor 5 inches, we've actually added a little bit different space in the cabinets. So you got your overhead cabinet, but you'll notice these little cubby holes. So if you got magazines, just things that you want to store underneath this little open cubby, that's actually quite nice. Tiffin's also added these dual blind systems. So you got your night shade, and you got your day shade. Or how about no shade? And again, we'll see if we can open one of these up. We're going to give you guys a little bit of an idea just how far these go out. That is absolutely incredible. They really did a great job of getting those to open up quite a bit. I think one of the complaints people had with the awning style windows is that they didn't open up far enough, not allowing enough air to come through. So that is actually no longer an issue. So great ventilation. And again, higher ceilings means taller cabinets. Great cubby space here. I like the little lip. So if you got an area here for spices, knickknacks that you need for the kitchen, great storage here. And we've got great storage just behind the TV. And that's part of the Starlink system that you've got there. It's just cool that, you know, with all the Starlink now, satellite is kind of like becoming what the old phone booths were back in the day, and everybody switched to cell phones and phone booths kind of disappeared. That's what's happening with satellites. Everybody's starting to stream these days. We'll go ahead and bring this back down. And you'll notice you got a couple USB ports on both sides. So even though there may not be a convenient outlet here, you can plug in for a phone. And you do have an outlet there towards the bottom. So if you did need to like plug in a laptop or something, you need to get a little work done, you can get it. You do have a refrigerator here that does have a freezer. So this is going to be all electric. Tall and skinny. And we got nice ample storage underneath. And I love these style of cabinets. This is like that yacht style cabinets with these little push button handles that lock the cabinet doors in place. You've got your convection microwave so you can bake cookies if you want. Induction cooktop. You got your power bar here, 110 USB ports. Nice big stainless steel sink. I don't think this video does this justice. The sink's actually quite big. And then you've got your nice faucet there, and you got a little paper towel holder. This is slidable, so you can adjust where you want that to go. And I even like this little splatter guard. You got a little splatter guard right here, so if you're cooking grease, and maybe this might be a place where you could maybe put towels. You got a little cubby there area. Just overall neat floor plan. I love the beautiful ceiling design. I like how this looks like the rest of the cabinetry, and these light bars just lights up the inside of this coach. So nice. Just job well done for Tiffin. Now you do get the overhead bunk there, so you can get a kiddo up there. There's a ladder that we got stored in the back cargo area, but you know, for those tall folks, if you want to either get back in here or walk in here to head to your destination, you can do it. But coming back in here to the bathroom area, they don't Tiffin builds their showers out of fiberglass, so you don't have plastic molds. It's all seamless, so nothing's done in pieces. All one piece shower, so less prone again to leaking. And it does have the shower miser, so all you got to do is turn this knob. When this thing turns white, the water's preheated. That way it prevents the water from coming out of the shower head. Then when you see this thing light up to white, Turn that back, and now the water coming in that shower head is nice and hot, and that helps conserve on fresh water if you guys decide to do a little boondocking. Nice little bathroom, and you've got this is all nice, easy cleanup. You got the porcelain toilet. Let's see, let's take a look what we got underneath here. So not a whole lot of storage. You do got some down below. Got your towel rack. You got a vent here that has a rain sensor on it, so it'll automatically close if it starts raining. Takes the guesswork out of it. All right, guys, so as we come into the bedroom, you're going to notice that nice little step cover. So just enough space where maybe if you want to hide a little cat litter box, maybe just enough to store some smaller things. And off to the right, you do have a little closet. It's actually pretty good size, especially when you're looking at a short motorhome like this. I'm just glad that they actually put an area where you could hang stuff. So being a twin bed, you can close this off and make one great big bed, but you will notice the nice overhead cabinetry. I love that beautiful Tiffin logo there. So you're not going to hurt for storage, ladies and gentlemen. Just lots and lots of storage. We'll just give you a peek on what this looks like inside. This is new, so we still got some new stuff that we need to get unwrapped. So like we would say, she's in the wrapper. But look at the window space here. We're gonna actually open this up. We'll open up these blinds just to kind of give you guys a quick view of what you're looking at. So if we just take, if you have ocean view, mountain view, you can wake up and have the best views in any 25-foot motorhome. Well, guys, this is just a super quick peek at this beautiful Tiffin Wayfarer. If you guys would like to start your next adventure in this beautiful coach, give me a call. Lance here at Transwest out of Belton, Missouri. You can reach me at 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.